50 cuddly boy heroes,
47 losers,
3 winners.
and 1 Presbyterian pound shop of a show.
This is
The Almost Impossible Game Show. Best bits.
Oh, these are the best contestants that we've ever had.
Yeah, this is the best stuff for the show, isn't it?
It's even though the show's only been on TV for 5 weeks, these are the best bits of the Almost Impossible Game Show.
Almost Impossible Game Show. Yeah. I want it.
Oh yeah, I want it as well.
I want it in the eyes.
Look at that.
It's not a game show, it's a way of life. Don't think about your children, forget about your wife. You're a business guy, chasing your dreams, but dressing up in costumes and falling into strings. It's not impossible. Almost Impossible Game Show.
Over the last 5 weeks, 50 legends in Lycra have taken on the Almost Impossible Game Show, each in a desperate attempt to get their hands on the golden trophy.
The show more than lived up to its name, as only 3 of the 50 left the arena victorious by managing to beat 5 dirty, filthy games without losing all their 50 lives.
We've been watching this bountiful shoal of pike and perch the entire time. So because we know them so well, we've picked our favourites.
Our top 10 gas boys and girls who were the best crack ever, and they want a special place in our hearts.
She can't wait.
But before we kick off the countdown, get your brolly ready for the clown shower. Here's a load of people dancing and falling down. Dentist woman, Deputy Bobby having a wash. Go on, Laura. Dane, Frank, Fraser,
Space Doc.
Joel, get into the drink. Maria.
And then Tyson. Christy the Crab himself. Watch him at the bottom of the ocean. Wriggly Reese, who was so excited to be on television that he drew his own eyebrows on with a permanent marker.
Can't replace an experience.
Oh, Laura.
I absolutely love the Irish accent. I want to marry an Irish man.
Did you marry her in the end?
We got divorced.
They were all fun as heck, but here's our top 10 favourite contestants ever so far.
Kicking things off at number 10, it's Davina from London.
I got a few celeb lookalikes, so I think I've got the body of Beyonce, the face of Nicole Scherzinger, got a bit of Nicki Minaj in me, I don't know, a bit of Kim K, not sure which one it is back there at the moment. I'm like an amalgamation of all the celebs, all the best ones that is.
Davina reminded me of a young Clint Eastwood in the cowboy pictures with the pistols.
Yeah.
But she didn't give a hoot about anyone. That's why she's our number 10.
The first challenge Davina faced was Yum Yum Run.
She's 15 seconds to run on a moving conveyor belt and take a bite from the dangling yam yam.
Still not quite sure what a Yum Yum is, but
Vertical pastry.
stick donut.
There she is now, gobbing it with her lips.
Yes!
Oh, she spits it out. Dirty woman, go on, Davina.
Taking that home.
Do what with this?
She's gonna feed it to a
I
pigeon.
got it.
Then she was on wet slippy discs. She'd to run across the discs from one side of the pole to the other without falling in or annoying any boys.
Can I pee in the pool? I need the toilet.
No peeing in the pool.
Is that a rule?
That is a rule.
Does that constitute a fail?
Oliver Reed? No.
No fail, I'm still on!
Davina didn't like being told what to do. Not by Oliver Reed, anyway.
Oliver Reed wouldn't let her pee in the pool. Then she went for a rebellious whittle in the pool.
That's what I think of the adjudicators.
That was a 50 quid bill for the pool boy who had to clean out all of that urine.
Next, it was over to the paddock for blind bingo.
Now all she had to do here was limbo under a limbo pole, blindfolded.
Fail.
She was argumentative with Oliver Reed the whole day. She didn't give a hot fart.
Fail.
I'm nowhere near it, am I?
Game over.
Ah!
Do not damage the limbo pole.
One more go. One more go. Come on. I can do this. I've got it.
No, the adjudicator doesn't understand what happens when someone breaks the fourth wall.
Really? You're just going to walk away? You're not going to allow me just to try it one more time? Please? Hello?
But you'll be pleased to know her fight with the adjudicator was resolved in the car park afterwards, via Queensbury rules. Of course, the adjudicators were well able for it because they are tough hunks. Here's Oliver Reed, and of course, Danny Dyer, famous drinking buddies.
Nobody could wear marmalade visors like they could.
Fail!
Fail.
Let us remember the fail Montague.
Montage.
You're a fail.
Fail.
Fail yourself.
Players refrain from damaging the equipment.
When not adjudicating, they like to enjoy some lunchtime backgammon.
It must be difficult for you guys to stay so upbeat that whole day.
I'm not allowed to talk to people.
Their perfect trousers were starched in a steel mill that was shut down by Thatcher.
I'm laying on my face and they go, fail. I'm like, I think I know I failed it.
There they are now with their daily training routine, taken straight from the SAS manual. Poor old Ollie Reed.
Coming in at number 9, 19-year-old student and amateur boxer, Rosie.
Rosie was so competitive she made Muhammad Ali look like Barney the dinosaur after a bag of cans, and that's why she's number 9.
I hate losing.
Oh dear, yes.
Can't lose anything.
She can't lose anything, not even her keys.
I cannot deal with losing.
Her first game was one of my absolute favourites, Dizzy Hurdle. Watch this.
What?
She was spun until she was dizzy and then had 20 seconds to clear the 2 hurdles. Oh yeah, she was blindfolded.
Yeah, so take that, Rosie.
She's still spinning around. Why is she still spinning around? Does she know how this game works?
Has she been told?
Did you tell her how this works?
I don't think so.
Off she goes. East. This is a farce. Off on her invisible donkey.
Like a blind farmer looking for his turnips on a freezing winter morning.
Fail.
A stoat grinning at him from a bramble. It's a fail.
What?
Yeah, it's a fail. You failed, love. She's just startled at the first time she's ever lost something. We just watched her lose something for the first time. That's what it looks like, sadness.
This looks like a bad amateur dramatic society workshop right now.
She reaches out for human touch. Reaching for human contact.
Oh my God!
Feels the shame of rejection. Displaces shame into laughter.
It's driving!
Supplements laughter into anger. The modern human condition dressed as a frog.
Come on. Come on.
Fail.
Startled.
Oh my God!
Startled at her own failure every time. So after vandalising her own banister, on her first game she tried to redeem herself in the boxing ring and punch her own face. A game that had proved impossible for each one of the 10 contestants who had played it so far.
I like watching this game. It's like watching Jurassic Park before they put in the
Game
computer
over.
dinosaurs.
It's nothing like that,
Nothing
man.
like, sorry.
But could this amateur boxer crack it? Come on now, Rosie. Boil in your own sorrow, you big white potato.
It's impossible.
Ah, the angle. Batter that confectionery. I am terrified of her.
Don't catch it.
Look at that trapping that bonded between her glove and her forehead.
Challenge passed.
Yes! Come on. I had my cake and ate it. Yes!
So Rosie was on to a win. She stunk up into her trouser.
And she rode Tiny Bike bareback.
But up next was Tiny Bud.
Terror in her eyes. White face drained of every bit of blood.
spite is evident in her face.
Stir the sloppy sauce of water.
No, straight into Dracula's gusset, knees first. And she was out of the game. Poor Rosie's ruthless anxiety led her only to furious disappointment. Time to get a look at some other angry bandages.
Oh, what is it?
Cathartic scenes. Lots of bikes being thrown on the ground. That was a common way to express anger.
And then, of course, Adam's means of emotional catharsis was to simulate himself, skiing.
Coming up, it's our top 10 countdown. So go and make yourself a cup of tea while we take photographs of our neighbour's dog without permission. It's the Almost Impossible Game Show.
Welcome back! We've established that Davina and Rosie have made it into the top 10 of our favourite contestants from the Almost Impossible Game Show. So let's continue with this personified number assignment game and find out who we picked for number 8.
Royalty, that's who.
I am the king of Zamunda.
It's Paul, an African king now residing in the West
Midlands, mate.
You must bow to the king of Zamunda.
You heard him, and he's our number 8.
You are
So you're
in the presence of royal.
greatness. So what is your full title?
King of Zamunda.
King of Zamunda.
Yeah.
Okay. So Paul
I
is
got a
your...
name when I got here. They said we'll have to call you Paul.
Oh, that's your British name. So...
Yeah.
Okay.
But I said, look,
And your African name is?
King of Zamunda.
King of Zamunda.
Yeah.
His attempted reign at becoming the king began on Tiny Bike, where he had to navigate the tiny bike from one end of the veranda to the other. Ah, on all fours like a donkey.
Send some wind.
Calling upon his regal blood there, his regal uncles and cousins.
Come on.
Straight into the brown television. Exclusive interview with the dirty talk show host. Nothing to say but grunts.
He couldn't ride a bike, but could he bust a balloon? His next challenge was rump pump.
He was very good at that, in fairness, wasn't he?
Look at him.
I know.
Hi. Oh.
Blasting down on his throne.
Come on, one more. Come on.
Having a butt fight with a chemical toilet.
No.
Very disappointed in himself.
Like the right hand flapping about
that
there.
was great, Jack.
Control. Oh, he did it.
Yes! Please tell me I got this. Oh, please.
The king is victorious. Raise the portcullis and let the scroats into the keep. It's hog for everyone this evening.
Woo-hoo! Yeah!
And next for the king was Slippy Hill.
This one is for my people back home.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, we can do this.
Woo! It's happening for my people. No!
So that was King Paul, number 8 in our chart.
I'll never do this again.
Who's at number 7? Who could it be? It's the bouncy, bubbly Heidi who entertained us all with her own brand of enthusiastic anxiety. And of course, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, she had cans the size of a fireplace.
They generally get in the way of everything. I have to strap them down most days.
Heidi manipulated the spaceman's particulars with all the pies of an oyster.
I'm literally going to die. Come on, come on, come on! Ah!
Readjusting the cans there.
I'm a bit sweaty under there, you know.
She nearly won that first game and she gave a dismal and entertaining performance on Het Pap.
Go on. Find it.
Nice limber little hops there.
Just bounce.
She looks like she got thrown out of a hen party.
Doesn't she? The one-legged captain of the tiny boat made her swab the decks with her own heel.
And she's... into the water.
You failed it.
And on Blind Bender, she fared no better.
Jiggling like a wobbly cobbler.
Where is it? 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 Woo! Quick, 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 quick! Woo! Come on! Woo! Where is it? Sorry.
Yeah, remember the wasp, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we must explain to the viewers at home now. We employed a wasp called Philip. He was a carpenter wasp from Coventry.
Just go for it.
And he stung and annoyed the contestants the whole day. But what can you do? You know, he's a wasp. But a better carpenter you will not find.
Forward, go this way. Please be there.
So that was the lovely Heidi, the disaster prancer. But worthy of 7th place in our chart nonetheless.
Have I got a wasp near me?
It's Philip the wasp, he's a carpenter. Of course, Philip and some of his accomplices were there at all times.
I just touched a wasp!
Worth noting as well that one of Philip's cousins is Hollywood actor Cillian Murphy, who's 1/4 wasp.
Hold on, I'm fending off wasps.
There's a wasp on it!
They liked hanging around that Yum Yum as well with their denim jackets.
Yum Yum loitering wasps.
There's a wasp on your arm!
Something crunchy.
And Stephen, of course, ate one. Very sad times.
Back to the countdown. At number 6, it can only be Colette.
Basically, I'm a stroppy little so-and-so.
Colette was the series tantrum baby who entertained us by whining and screaming at any opportunity, and that's why she's our number 6.
I'm gonna beat the Almost Impossible Game Show!
She doesn't.
I will, I tell you.
Her first challenge was Blind Bender.
Woo! Do I start?
Yeah, go for it. Straight across the Adam's apple.
Damn you!
Women don't have Adam's apples, man.
Yes, they do they? There goes the tantrum baby. She clears it while blind as a bat. Woo! Go hang upside down and eat some flies, you bat.
Oh, it's easy now. I can do that again like 100 more times.
Only 4 contestants beat Blind Bender and Colette was one of them.
Oh, this bike is heavy.
Colette has just been handed the brown truth and she can't handle it.
Splash into the worms.
It's in my mouth. This is emotional.
That hat. What's in the hat?
A lot of heavy weights.
You can ride a bike, you stupid girl.
Of course, she did manage to successfully cross the veranda and she passed Tiny Bike, fair play to her. Look at her there, thrilled with herself with her dirty, filthy thighs.
Grubby limbs.
Well, there's a farmer in the library and he's got a turn up for the books.
Oh my god, did you all see that? Oh my god.
Everyone saw that. It was on television.
Oh, yeah.
There she was on her winning streak.
I can't get on it.
The little madame took on bouncy sprint. An existential musing from Colette.
Very, very angry young girl there, very angry. She deserved that.
That's what you get, love.
Busted schnoz.
So that's Tantrum Baby Colette at number 6 in our chart. There she is, sending some erotic ankle photography to Ant and Deck.
Let's watch
Some game stuff where people fall over, because that's what this show is about at the end of the day, falling over. There's Laura doing an impression of our engagement ring.
Josh.
Oh, look at him
Getting
there.
his mind busted. Swimmer Abby, the giggling Aegis.
I know.
Oh.
Laughing at her own failure. She had a lovely, lovely personality. The human firework.
Here we go.
King Paul. Dude, that is the worst
ever.
attempt at any game ever.
That was severely misjudged. Go on, Lakin.
Get the trousers on, Lakin. Put the trousers on.
The trouser priest, Lakin.
Here's Pink Joe.
He was a stuntman, remember him?
Pink Joe.
Masterful tumbles. Look at them.
Gorgeous little tumbles.
Arrogant treadmill use.
Dainty.
Wonderful. Look at that there. Smelling his own pot. Angry Nina.
Oh, sailor Tom Nina.
She was, yeah. A mouth like the 7 seas.
Straight down to her front.
Straight down on.
Get in the slacks,
Nearly had it. She was furious.
What do you think goes on in those barns in the background? Secrets.
Very sad day for trousers there when Nina did that.
Fail.
Coming up next, the rest of the Bishop's countdown. He's going to be giving communion wafers to 5 lucky numbers.
It's not impossible.
Oh, Scarlett, kiss the pink off my lips. Welcome back to the best of the Almost Impossible Game Show. Before the break, we saw Paul, Heidi, Colette, join Davina and Rosie in our top 10 favourite contestants.
It's time for a new entry.
In at number 5, it's 30-year-old sailing from London.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you rolling? Good.
Right, he's at number 5 just because
He can ride half a bike.
he can ride half a bike and he was an arrogant dandy.
Oh, suck it in. Suck it in.
Sailing's first challenge, Groin, Croissant.
Where he was quite rude to some artificial bakery.
Get off me! Come on! Get off, croissants! Get off! Come on! Come on! Croissants! Get them! What? Croissant. Woo!
In a strange turn of events, the Slippy Hill slowed down him because he notched up his first game win. Look at him there.
That's cheating.
No worries.
Sailing beats the Slippy Hill with his feet.
Get in! Yeah! Nailed it!
He asserted himself with the arrogance of a bespoke tailor on Enter Trouser. Watch him off there. Quality falling downing.
Whatever.
Get into the jodhpurs, you sailing.
How'd you get a name like Sailing anyway, like?
On a boat.
Yes!
Come on!
Good view of his oxters there for anyone who's into that. Take a screen grab.
Damp oxters.
There he is now on Dizzy Hurdle.
He cleared that fairly quickly, didn't he? Using his skills.
Brilliant.
And of course, he took the tiny bike home to bed.
Yeah, baby! Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah! Shower time! Wasn't even hard, not even difficult.
Managing to beat 5 games and with 6 lives intact, Sailing became the first contestant to beat the show. He's a show beater.
This was always coming home with me.
Salem wasn't the only one to beat the Almost Impossible Game Show. 2 others took home the trophy as well.
Estate agent Chris kicked things off by showing us the bottom of his feet.
Let's smash these eggs, guys. Let's go.
He brought his dog to work on Eggy Hammer.
Back. Smashed it. Boom.
He had breakfast, dinner and toast on Blind Bender.
Boom.
And he behaved like a real silly goose on Bouncy Sprint.
Boom.
And he did Mam and Dad stuff on Teabag Thrust.
Yes. Chris Whitney, Wales' best teabagger.
And he took the trophy home on Tiny Bike. And he killed it.
He did. Watch him winning. Done that like a Brazilian commentator.
Yes! Go on, Wales. Get in there. Boom, boom, pow.
Right, so 23-year-old operations manager Stephen was our third and final winner. And using his idol as inspiration...
My idol is David Beckham.
He's on the television wearing aftershave. He was the only contestant to complete Slippy Hill in his first attempt. There he is now, like a championship skier. He made short work of that.
He embarrassed everybody on Hat Pop by nailing it. Is that a pun?
Yeah, well, not really. And just like his idol David Beckham, he managed to guide a magnet through a maze on Bum Magnet.
He is eating his string dinner.
And on Yum Yum Rum, he didn't give a barman's hand about it.
And on Cream Fling, he lashed it into his mouth and had a beautiful, wonderful look of amazement as he chomped down on the fondant.
Look at him with the winner's mint in his mouth.
Watch him, look now, he looks straight at me.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird, man. He's looking at me.
Staring into my hat.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
No.
Oh, I started scoring the goal in the World Cup, I think.
Stephen was a particularly unique brand of legend because he beat the game with 12 lives remaining, which is a healthy number of lives to be beating the show with, in fairness. A sadly deleted scene there of Heidi catching up in some reading. I really wanted that to go in originally, but that's what best of shows are for. Time now to reveal who's number 4 on our chart. It's Scarlett, who managed to exist in a quantum superposition between Diva and Docker.
Blind Bender was her first challenge, which she took with poise and grace.
I'm gonna go speedy. What's the word?
Faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a bit
faster was
speedy.
the word. You're going to go faster than the stationary position you were currently in.
Fail.
Oh, that looks like a David Bowie video. Looks like the video from Ashes to Ashes. Running now towards the H.
Straight forward towards the H. It's great to see him getting work, isn't it?
Oh.
Fail.
Oh.
H from Steps.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Fail.
Scarlett failed Blind Bender and was madder than a bell tower full of fizzy crows.
Her next game was Wet Slippy Discs. The biggest bully of a game that made fools of all of its 20 contestants.
But could old skin-faced Scarlett do any better? And she's off running across the slippy disc and an immediate fail. Wet ankles. Now here you go, you can see her slight disposition is helping her jog across the miners' Oreos there. Come on, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. She has just made it to the other side. Wow! Scarlett is the first contestant to pass Wet Slippy Discs. Goodness gracious me.
Bang! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Furious anger. Furious, like Mount Vesuvius dressed in pink.
And after her jubilant celebration, Scarlett finished off her day with Cream Fling.
I don't like cakes, but I'll shove it in my mouth. Oh, Lord. 3, 2, 1.
Fling!
Oh,
she was wrong.
She nearly got it.
Oh, I swear, my mouth's big enough. 3, 2, 1. Oh! I don't care anymore, to be fair. I'm done. Finished. Then the other one can go. See ya.
And there's Scarlett there, searching for dignity after an evening of degrading tomfoolery.
I've grown tall, dear.
The Almost Impossible Game Show was packed full of games that were almost impossible, but 5 of the games were harder to play than a bent LP.
You've just seen Scarlett. She was the only contestant manning up to defeat Wet Slippy Discs. No one headbutted the spinster's tiffin and punch your own face, except for Rosie. Cream Fling was tougher than a blacksmith's elbow, only Stephen managing to chomp the cake.
Belly Flop proved to be a damp Rubik's Cube. No one could do it. And Groin Croissant wouldn't let anyone hold its baby.
Come on!
A butcher's dozen tried. No one passed.
Stupid game! Ah!
Coming up, nostalgic vomit in a big yellow dustbin as we count down our final 3. It's the Almost Impossible Game Show.
The best bits.
Game Show!
Welcome back to Biker Grove. Before the break, we saw Salem take the number 5 spot, and Scarlett came in at number 4.
Yes! Now we're heading up to the top 3.
It can only be Matt.
A 22-year-old animal assistant from Norfolk.
Admin assistant.
Same thing. Touching them glasses.
Who could resist?
Nobody could resist, Matt.
Yeah, I'm hopeless in love. Haven't had a girlfriend in many a years.
Oh, the poor boy.
Haven't really had a date in God knows how long either, to be perfectly honest. But I'll wait until something comes to me. I can't bother to work for it.
I just want to say this to everybody out there, that this is a good man and he deserves a girlfriend. So if you are a girl, just please give him a call.
Let's do this!
That's Matt, the big baby. The big baby, and we love him because he's such a big, googly, wet, slimy baby. Ooh. Go on, Matt. Uh-oh. Go, gaga, go. He looks like a bread-loving lump of lava on Groin Croissant. Matt gave the treadmill a very decent reason to hate him too, after he broke it on Enter Trouser.
On Tiny Bike, he was disastrous.
It should be fun.
But entertaining nonetheless. Dirty buckle.
But he wasn't awful at everything.
Helmet.
He managed to beat Werdlick.
Challenge passed.
Yes!
Get in there.
Come on!
Did he just break his glasses? Oh, Matt. Oh, that's coming out of your wage, man.
Sorry.
Matt, you legend.
But alas, my heart was ripped from my chest when I had to watch my decent, sweet man punch himself in the face.
1, 2. Last attempt. Come on. 1, 2.
Damn it!
Son of a...
So hold your head up high, Matt, because you're a good person. If you are a girl, please tweet at us. We'll sort you out with Matt's number. Matt picked up bronze, but which number 2 has made it to our number 2? It's Rayan from Nottingham, our number 2, funnily enough.
I love myself, and I love my body. I think I have a nice athletic body, you know what I mean? And the ladies love it. Yeah.
That combined with his dance moves makes him our number 2.
It was immensely enjoyable to observe him injuring himself on bouncy sprint.
And I know I'm gonna smash this bad boy. DJ Cash is about to nail this. Let's go, let's go. Let's get this. Oh! Whoa, it's harder than what I think, man.
It's almost impossible.
Oh my God.
Crashing into the moving canvas, it didn't happen for Ryan. Let's get it now in slow motion. Ryan beat the game and gave us a marvellous celebratory dance.
Dancing boy, the dancing boy. Everybody look at the dancing boy, cause he's a dancing boy and he's dancing like a boy. The boy is dancing and he's dancing for boys. He's a dancing boy.
Into that hedge.
Slow down, slow down.
Very good form.
Enough dancing, Ryan.
Yeah.
He looked like he was going to beat the show. That is until he disgraced his undercarriage on tiny bike.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the vibes.
Feeling the vibes, feeling the rhythms.
Let's do some BMX time.
Making the sound of a mobile phone trapped inside a cat.
I see why it is named the Almost Impossible Gameshow.
Right, we've seen our top 9 favourite contestants. I'd happily buy shares in a Spanish apartment complex with any one of them. Let's remind ourselves of 10 to 2.
At number 10, it's Dirty Davina.
At number 9, it's Raging Rosie.
At 8, it's King Paul.
At 7, it's Bouncy Lady Heidi.
Sorry!
At 6, it's Tantrum Baby Colette.
At 5, it's Cocksure Dandy Ceylan.
Number 4, Diva Docker Scarlett.
At 3, it's the Big Baby Mac.
2, Ryan Dancing Boy.
But there can only be one winner, it's Maria! With a smile that'd melt the brass of an antique hatchet.
I'm gonna beat the Almost Impossible Gameshow!
Maria stole all our hearts by not giving a darn about anything and being a general mad laugh.
She took on Dizzy Hurdle with championship
Come on,
sportsmanship.
I'm gonna run. Okay, hang on. Oh my God, I think I'm in the middle. Okay. Have I done it? No! I feel like I'm in a huge microwave. Like a big turkey. Ahead. Point. Ahead. Ahead. Well, I was in the right place.
You were in the right place, Maria, and so were those croissants.
Right. So I'm full of croissants. Croak, 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 ribbit, 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 croak, croak, croak.
Groin Croissant bet her, and she lost loads of lives on World Lick.
Numpty.
Fail.
Midget. Meteor. Matter. Nutter.
Fail.
And she was as professional as a Spaniard's accountant on Slippy Hill.
Right, this is it. I'm a frog. I'm gonna smash this.
On just her third attempt on Slippy Hill, Maria looked like she cracked it.
Come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. Oh.
She deserved to win that, against the odds.
Come on, focus, 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 focus! Yes! Yes! Woo! Yes! I am simply the best and the eye of the tiger! Woo!
You're all of them. Slippy Hill was the only game Maria passed all day, and she showed us her own brand of cheerful humility on tiny bike.
Here we go. Oh, oh, oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Go, go, go.
Go, Maria. Very real risk of tetanus, of course, it's worth mentioning.
My last life in the competition, right? And a wipe down.
Maria, you were a blast, and that's why you are our #1 in our hearts and our hit parade. Well done to you. Now please drag yourself triumphantly through the slurry of her regency.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, let's bounce.
Go on, Maria. You were mad, laugh.
So that's it from Maria in the Almost Impossible Game Show. 50 heroes battle through this tyrant of a game. Many fell, not so many conquered. It's been emotional.
You hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men. It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a light.
Scour the annals, gather the maps, burn them, for all has been discovered. We have seen everything. We have watched it all.
You can't make any TV shows after this because we've just...
Yeah, it's over.
TV's done.
Try it.
Give it a go after this.
Dare you? What are you gonna do?
Sees what it says on the team. Almost impossible.
See you in season 2. We're off to Malta.